Hello everyone, welcome to class. So for today we'll be looking at percentage increase and decrease. Percentage increase and decrease. So this is still a branch of percentage, but I've decided to take it as a separate topic, but it's still under percentage. So let's see what we have. Let's look at the terms we have under percentage increase and decrease. By the way, if you've not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe, like, and also share to others. Okay, so let's see. We have original quantity. Original quantity. We have the increment and decrement. We have the new quantity. We have the original percentage. We have the new, okay, the percentage increment or percentage decrement, and then we have the new percentage. Okay, we may not really talk about original percentage and new percentage, but we'll talk about original quantity, talk about increment, talk about decrement, and then we'll do new quantity. All right, so let's see, and then we'll talk about percentage increment and decrement. All right, so let's see. Now let me explain something, because today's this class is basically the introduction of percentage increase and decrease. So let me explain what increase is. For example, if someone has 1000 naira, someone has 1000 naira. Now this becomes the original, this becomes the original money, which is the original quantity. Now if I decide to increase this money, if I increase this money by, let's say I increase this money by 200 naira. I decide to increase this money by 200 naira. What that means is that the increment will now be equal to 200 naira. The increment becomes 200 naira. After the increment, what else are we looking at? Now, if I increase by 200 naira, what will the person be having, or what will I be having as my new money? Take note, what will I be having as my new money? So the new money will be equal to the original money plus the increment, and that will be equal to 1200 naira. This is what we mean by this is what we'll be looking at in percentage increase and decrease. Now this increment can be expressed as percentage. We just finished percentage, so increment can be expressed now as percentage. All right, so let's see. The next page we'll be looking at formulas involved in percentage increase and decrease. All right, so now what one common mistakes people learners make when it comes to percentage increase and decrease is that sometimes they don't differentiate between the increment or decrement with the new quantity. So in this case, 200 naira is the increment. That's the additional money added. That's the increment. The additional money added. All right. But the new quantity is not the increment. The new quantity will now be the total money, will be the total money after you've added the increment. All right, so if it is decrement, the new quantity in decrement will be what you have after you've subtracted, after you've removed the decrement. Okay, so just that when we now bring in percentage increase and decrease, that the increment may not come as a normal number, so the increment may come as a percentage. So of course you need to change the percentage first to number before you can now determine the new quantity. Well, let's see the formulas. So our new quantity here new quantity is equal to original quantity plus increment, and then that's if we are dealing with increment. And then the new quantity, if it is decrement, is original quantity minus decrement. And then what are increment? If you are changing percentage increment to increment, that would be percentage increment over total percentage, then times times original quantity. And decrement is percentage decrement over 100% times original quantity. And then if you are changing the increment to percentage increment, you have increment over original quantity times 100%, and percentage decrement equals decrement over original quantity times 100%. So these formulas are what will guide us while we solve questions under increment and decrement. So thank you for going through this video. It's a very short video while we move to the main while we move to solving problems under percentage increment and decrement. All right, so I'll see you in the next class where we'll solve some problems under this topic. So thank you for watching. Do well to like, subscribe, and also share this amazing content to others.